Says Dr. Ben. Next question is from Sam. How you doing, Sam? Yeah. Sam is in New York City. New York City. All right. So, hi. Here in New York, one of our council members tweeted this. And so I've pulled up the tweet. I am responding to a tweet. Does that make me a politician? Is that all it takes? Yeah. All right. I'm a politician now, I guess. I don't know. No, not really. The tweet is that coronavirus testing has dropped significantly in recent days in New York City. It's critical that everyone, whether symptomatic or not, get a diagnostic test. There are over 100 sites around the city, free to those without insurance. Find one near you, click this link, and it's a link. All right, so, yeah. The epidemiologist in me, who is tiny and basically untrained, just, yeah, absolutely the worst, looks at this and says, yeah, what this guy's saying is right, because we need to start catching people. Like, every time you can catch somebody in the asymptomatic stage, that is a big win against the virus. And that is preventing who knows how many more potential cases. And so those are really valuable, and we'd like to have more of those. But for that to happen, yeah, requires people that are not sick to go in and have a test anyway, and then you find out, oh, some of them are sick, and then bam, yeah, you caught the virus and humanity wins. Yeah. And you can take care of that person like early, get them like, okay, yeah, we're watching you, we're going to make sure you're well looked after, and we're going to make sure you don't spread it to anybody that you know and care about. Yeah, which is good, which is nice. You can sleep at night, you know. Let's see. The other side of me, though, looks at this and says, yeah, I see your point. So if there was a way, so this is totally not applicable in Sam's case, and I think for most of New York City, unfortunately. But in other parts of the country and in other places where people have cars, yeah, a car is kind of like a little protective bubble. And so there are a few of these around the country now, which are drive-through testing sites. And I really wish there were more. I wish there were drive-through testing sites the way there used to be for the old people in the audience. Those little pop-up photo development booths in just sort of mall parking lots and wherever. Yeah, just I want to see a couple of them around every small to medium-sized town, where you just drive up, and most of these are tending to be run through the sort of pharmacies that are embedded in a supermarket, I think, because most of those already have a drive-through window and one of those sort of metal boxes where they'll, give you a little test, and you swab your nose, and they'll watch you through the window and say, "Now, do it harder, really get up in there." And then you put it back in a little vial, exchange paperwork, and they pull it back in, do the test, and will then email you or call you with the test results. That's the idea. Yeah, with cars, I think you can get most of America tested. And this is an area where I would like to see more improvement. We need these things to combat not just this virus, but the flu and every virus that's coming down the pipe that we don't know about yet. Because, yeah, the world is full of viruses, absolutely full of them. And yeah, you never know where the next one's going to come from. And I like the idea of being ready. I like the idea of being a little more proactive, rather than this sort of old, I don't know, football mentality of, oh, it's flu season, get over it, walk it off, kid. Yeah. Get yourself a cup of water for that concussion, kid. That kind of thing. I think we can do better, and I think there will be big benefits economically because you just have less people spreading the virus around. There are estimates of these things, but it's really hard to get an accurate count of exactly how much damage they do, because they knock people out of work, they just make you feel terrible, and they just they make everything worse. Yeah, who wants that? Who needs that? I don't think anybody does. So yeah, for the rest of the country, drive-through testing. For New York City, I don't know, because, as you're saying, showing up at a testing center, you're going to have a reasonable expectation that somebody else at that testing center will have or will have had COVID recently, and so you may be exposed in going to get the test. And that's a tough one. We need to get more smaller, low contact ways to do the test, I would say. And part of that may be on improving testing so that testing can be done without a second person there. That is the goal. I think there are technological and engineering solutions that will get to that goal. I do not think most of those are in place right now. So, yeah, I'm of two minds. I see both sides. It sounds like you're probably not going to get a test. I see where that's coming from, and yeah, yeah, I understand. So that's going to be the next goal, I think, is to try and find a way to do testing a little bit better. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I think it should be possible. It's another area where there's a lot of development and where I think people can really do a good job. So thanks very much. This has been a very, very thought-provoking Ask Dr. Ben.